Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys are new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Disclaimer, I do have a nail missing. If that distracts you, I don't know what to tell you. This is another story time. We're about to get into it. This is a story time about zebra. So without further ado, let's get into the story time. If you are not subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and also comment down below. Okay, but before we get into this story time, we do have a sponsorship. I would like to thank Temu for sponsoring today's video. So if you guys do not know what Temu is an online clothing brand that specializes in buying clothes online. I did not state this in my video, but I would also like to add that Temu does also sell fashion, jewelry, home decor, pet supplies, and they also sell makeup product, beauty products, and more. So I forgot to say that in the video. So it's not just only like a fashion clothing brand line, but the clothes are the main thing that they do sell. So the good thing about Temu is that Temu provide a whole bunch of outfits that are very affordable, have affordable prices for my girlies who are, you know, balling on a budget. For my girlies who are just on a budget, Temu is the place to be because Temu's clothes are very cheap. So I did go on the website and pick out a couple of their clothes, and I'm going to show you guys the clothes that I picked out. Now, before I get into it, I know a lot of my plus size girlies watch my videos. I know some of y'all might be thinking, is it plus size friendly? And I would like to in fact say yes. All the clothes that I bought off of Temu, all the clothes that I ordered off of Temu fit me. They fit me really well. They hugged all my curves. You guys are gonna see in the clips when I try the clothes on, they hugged all my curves. And Temu sells clothes, they sell accessories, they sell shoes. So guys, I definitely will advise you to check out the website. You know, you don't always want to shop at your generic stores that everybody shop at. Sometimes want to, you know, switch it up, you know, try out new websites or whatnot, try out new clothing websites. So I am going to show you guys all the clothes that I picked out, and I'm going to tell you guys if it fit right, if it was you know, if it was good. Because I know sometimes when you hear cheap clothes, sometimes come with cheap quality. Like sometimes companies tend to have cheap quality. But what I will say, and I'm not saying this because it was sponsored, every single one of my outfits felt nice. Every single one of my outfits felt like it came from good quality. Okay, so let me show you guys the outfits that I picked out. So the very first outfit that I picked out is this beautiful tie-dye dress, and this is how it looks. It just has yellow and black tie-dye. Now there was a different color dress on here, but I like this one more, and it went so beautiful on my skin. I loved it. And then it has like a crossbow type of action here, and then all my goodies, y'all. As you guys can see, if y'all see the opening, all my goodies was out on this dress, and I was loving every bit of it. I love a dress or a top that give me some goodie action. I love my goodies hanging out. I don't care how saggy my goodies are, I will always have my goodies hanging out because those are natural. You know, I can't control it, and yeah, still nice, and it was very stretchy. I feel like that dress was a tad bit too big for me. So if you do think that you're bigger than me, you can definitely fit into that dress. And I am going to leave all my sizes in the description box down below. So if you guys feel like you're my size, or if you guys feel like you're around my size area, y'all, it's yeah. And I really need to leave my waist and stuff. You know what, I have a measuring tape where I measure my waist, my hips and stuff, but I do not know what I did with that tape. So what I will say is the last time, and I have lost weight since then, so it might be different, but the last time that I measured myself, my waist was a 43. So it should be probably like a 40 now, probably a 40 or a 42, or either probably a 40. So my waist right now should probably be a 40. My hips are like a 50 something. Y'all know I got a badongadong. And I don't know what my bust is, but if I do find measuring tape, I will let you ladies know, so you guys can kind of see what you're working with and stuff if you don't know what size to order. Okay, so after that, I ended up getting this nice bodysuit. I do want a couple of bodysuits because I do not have bodysuits like that, believe it or not. I only have like black and white bodysuits, so I decided to get this nice gray. It's a plain gray bodysuit, and it has the hooks at the bottom of it, and it was a long sleeve bodysuit. It's the way Houston is set up. Houston, some days it's cold, some days it's hot, and it happens like that until I'm gonna say March. So I do have the chance to wear this bodysuit until it gets hot. Like I said with Houston, some days it's cold, some days it's hot. It's never really cold during the winter. Like, we've had more hot days this winter than not, but I definitely would love to pull out that gray suit. And y'all, remember I told you guys that I really do want more, you know, suits. I really do want more suits, more bodysuits with different colors other than black and white. So I also ended up getting a nude bodysuit as well. Y'all, you can never go wrong with a nude bodysuit. A nude bodysuit is very essential to all my girlies closets. This is a very essential item, and I don't got no Skims money. All right, I know some of y'all don't got no Skims money. So what y'all gonna do? What are y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna head over to Temu and order you a bodysuit, because we don't got no Skims money right now. All right, you feel me? And guys, I kid you guys not, I know some of y'all might think I'm capping. Y'all, look at the material. Look how stretchy this is. And the good thing about stretchy material like this is that if you are bigger than me, you'll still be able to fit into this outfit and fit into it nicely. This material has so much breathable room for you. It has so much room for you to breathe. The setup is nice. I love the way the neck is set up. It sits just perfectly. I don't know about y'all, but I hate tops that where the neck is weird. Like, have y'all ever worn a top and like the neck area is a little stretchy, like it stretches out a little bit, like it don't fit you right? I hate those type of tops. So when I tell you guys the neck area fits really, really good, it fits really good. So definitely check out the bodysuits on their websites. I love their bodysuits. It's so breathable, huggable, and stretchy. So yeah, I'm gonna be real with y'all. When it comes to jeans, I can't even hold y'all. When it comes to jeans, I'm very afraid to buy jeans online because, like I said, I have very big thighs or whatnot. And so sometimes when I buy jeans online, y'all, I'd be so irritated and disappointed because it do not go past my thighs. And like sometimes if it do go past my thighs and my ass, it be tight as hell. And then when it comes to the waist, it be loose. It be loose at the waist, and then everything, y'all know, if you a thick girl, you know what I mean. Y'all, when I tell you that I really, really, really love these blue wash jeans, these blue wash jeans were very comfortable, very nice. Like, just very nice. And they were bell-bottom jeans, y'all. And then on top of that, this is like Pretty Little Things. You know, of course they have like sizes that go up to 5X. Y'all, I hate buying jeans for Pretty Little Things, because Pretty Little Things jeans, big people, like, I don't know whether they be making jeans for cows or for us, because them jeans be way too overly big. Like, the bell bottoms be fucking this long. Like, when I tell you guys the Temu bell bottoms on this is a nice size, like a nice bell-bottom size, you know what I mean? And I've been looking for bell-bottom jeans for a while, y'all. I've been looking at bell-bottom jeans for a while, and I always felt like whenever they make plus size bell-bottom jeans, they make the bell bottoms way too big, to the point where we kind of look like circus clowns at a circus or something like that. But these were perfect. Now, what I would say, and I don't know if it's probably, I think it's probably a me problem and not a Temu problem. I would say that in the butt area, I feel like I did not have enough butt area in the back. I feel like the pants were sitting a little too low on my butt. So it's funny because it was high-waisted a little bit on my stomach area, but in my butt area it was like sitting a little too low. It might, like I said before, be a me problem. Maybe my butt is too big for the pants. I'm gonna pull out these jeans. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna pull out. So y'all, this year I am focused on dressing a little bit more classier. I have turned 25. I just want to dress like classier. I'm not saying that I don't dress classy, but you know, sometimes I do have the ability to kind of dress like an aesthetic younger adult. So it's this maroon type of vibe top, and it is so pretty. And what I love about this top is that this top, even though it's more, you know, on the classier side, it has a cut in the middle to the point where it kind of like cinches in and shows your curves on the side. So even though this top is classy, it's still sexy, because I don't like for clothes to be like classy and just ugly. Now y'all, I can't be too classy now. I can't be too classy. It's Irene. When I got this vest, because this is a vest, when I got this shit, I thought this was a tracksuit. I was like, what the hell? This looks like a tracksuit, like when I got it out the packaging. But when I wore it, honey, I was like, oh no, baby. Oh no, the track can't see me in this. This is so cute. Like, it just giving me like very, like, I can't describe it, because it got my goodies out. It has a zipper. You can control the zipper. I definitely feel like with this type of outfit, you can dress this vest up, or you could dress it down. Like you could dead ass wear it up, zip it all the way up, and you know, probably wear some joggers with it and some tennis shoes, or you can really like zip it down to like how I had it with your boobs and your cleavage showing. Put on some nice black jeans and some black high heels and go out with it. I have been looking for a nice, comfortable, long jacket for a long time. Have you ever worn an outfit and it's freezing outside? Have you ever worn like a nice like bodysuit? Probably a nice bodysuit, probably some nice, you know, pants or whatnot, and you just wanted a classy cardigan to go on top. Just something simple. Y'all, this definitely did it for me. I tell you guys that I'm not saying this because this is a sponsored video. This shit is so comfortable. When I had this jacket on, y'all, I felt like it feels so soft. Like even me touching it right now, oh, like it felt so soft, y'all. And I like the coloring on it. I like that it included some white. Like I like that it had a little bit of like, you know, pattern on it to, you know, still give off this cute type of effect. Black and white, you can never go wrong with a black and white cardigan sweater. You can never go wrong with it. I also decided to get a flannel. I got a flannel, and I don't know if you guys can see the clip right now. I definitely decided to wear the flannel with the nude bodysuit and the jeans, and honestly, y'all, that was a look right there. I gave you girls a look, okay? So don't ever say that I didn't do nothing for y'all. I gave y'all a look. Do y'all not see that that's a look? Like the flannel definitely went with the nude bodysuit. This flannel was very nice. It was very fitted properly. It just felt like a regular flannel. I'm not gonna sit here and say that the flannel was soft. It wasn't. It felt like a regular flannel. But yeah, it's a very nice flannel, very nice quality, and it went perfectly with that outfit. I did pick up some shoes. So I decided to pick up these slippers, and y'all, these slippers are so comfortable. These slippers are so comfortable. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it is furry, and y'all, it feels so soft. It feels so soft. Like, oh my god, these feel so soft. Then they have this gold hook. So without the hook, it will probably just look like regular fluffy, you know, slippers. But I feel like the hook made it more classy, or made it more like, okay, I can actually go out with this, and like people won't be looking like, why is she wearing her house shoes outside? Like I don't know, the gold hook kind of gave it some type of class to it, or like, I don't know, y'all let me know. The last shoe is these nice shoes. I don't remember what these shoes were due for, but I have so many different boots. I have nude boots, I have black boots, I have white boots, but I do not have chocolate boots. And y'all, this is going to become my most favorite boot ever. And let me tell y'all why. Whenever I buy boots online, sometimes the boots be too heavy on my foot. Like, they look nice, I get compliments on them, but sometimes the boots be way too heavy when I walk. This boot is so light, y'all. It feels like I'm carrying like a little feather or something. Like, when I tell you guys that this boot is so light on my foot, I was walking up and down my room with this boot. I love it. I also like the chocolateness. Like, I do not have a boot that looks like this, and I like the sleekness of it. I will definitely be wearing this boot before it gets hot outside. Last but not least, I wanted to get at least one accessory because I love, like, when I shop on other clothing websites, I never buy an outfit without buying accessories. I always buy accessories. Like, I don't even be needing it, but I'm gonna buy it because you know why? When it comes to me, I lose accessories so easily. Like, I'm always losing necklaces, or I'm breaking them. So every time that I shop online, I decide to, you know, order some accessories as well. Decided to order this nice pearl. Let me cut down the light so you guys can see. This nice pearls accessory. Wanted to test like the quality of it to see, like, you know, is it cheaply, like, does it feel cheap? No, it doesn't feel cheap. It just feels like a regular online accessory. I'm not gonna sit here and make it look like, you know, it's, oh my god, diamonds. It's not one of those, but it just feels like a regular accessory. This was the only accessory that I bought because I was a little, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little scared because I was like, look, I don't like buying accessories from, you know, yeah, I was a little scared. I was a little skeptical about it, but I really, really do like it. And I definitely would wear this necklace out, you know, dress it up with a nice outfit and put this necklace on by itself like a statement piece or whatnot. So yeah, it was very nice. So thank you so much, Temu, for sponsoring today's video. If you guys are going to buy anything, let me know down below. Also, y'all let me know which one was y'all's favorite. Y'all let me know which one was your favorite outfit, and let me know if you guys like the shoes that I picked out or whatnot. Y'all definitely check out the website. Like, even if you don't buy nothing right now, just go check it out, see if they got some clothes for you or whatnot. I would also like to say, since it's the beginning of the new year, Temu is having a 90% off sale, and they're also having a 30% off sale from my YouTube. So you guys, there is a code in the description box. Click that link to get 30% off of your products. And yeah. And yeah, I love you guys so much for sticking through this long sponsorship. I think this is one of my longest sponsorships that I've ever done. I love you guys. If you guys stick through it and you did not skip to the story time, thank you so much. But without further ado, let's get into the story time. So the last time we left off with this story time, I told you guys about Zebra, and the last fight that the last thing that I told you guys about Zebra was the fact, let me give you guys a refresher, because I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I told this story time, and I know y'all, I am so sorry for leaving y'all on a long hiatus like that. I know some of y'all probably didn't forgot about this story time, but y'all, I ain't forget about it, because so much shit happened after this whole fiasco. But if you guys are new to the channel and you have not watched it, I am going to leave all the story times that I've talked about Zebra down below. Watch that first, then come back to this one so you guys can be caught up. But the last part where I left off was that Zebra was basically disrespecting my car with her boyfriend over and over again, and was basically not, she wasn't considering my car. She did not care about, like, you know, the fact that I had to come to her house, pick her up to take her to the gym in the morning, and whenever I would come, she would be at that boy's house. So when I would come, he was very controlling. He would be yelling like, she not coming, she not coming. And then I would end up going to the gym, because it's like, I'm not gonna sit here, and this is not a three-way relationship. Like, you're only in a relationship with him and him only. Like, I'm not in a relationship with y'all, so y'all figure it out. And I told her that she wasn't respecting my car. She felt like she was. We got into an argument over it, and I told her that I would never pick her up again. She said she did not care, but she ain't stand on that, okay? Because I'm about to get into what happened. So boom. So after that whole little argument that me and Zebra got into it, and she said that she did not care about ever getting rides for me again, I dead ass was like, oh, you effed up. And it's not like, I'm not the type of friend where I'm revoking stuff from people on purpose. I'm just the type of friend where, like, if you show me 1 ounce of disrespect, especially if I'm helping you, I'm not gonna help you no more. It's that simple. Like, I completely get turned off and I don't want to help you no more. And it wasn't like I had beef with Zebra from that moment. It wasn't like I hated Zebra. It wasn't none of that. It was just the simple fact that, like, you were I was going out of my way to help you because you didn't have a car, and you felt the need to become disrespectful when I told you that I didn't like the way you were, the stuff you were doing. And I'm not gonna lie, Zebra would take the car with me. She used to help me wash the car. She used to clean the car, vacuum. She kept the car clean, but it's like, it's still my car, and I'm still taking you places. I'm not asking you for gas money. We're going to parties, I'm driving. Everywhere we go, I'm driving. We're going to the Galleria Mall in downtown, I'm driving. We're going to another mall, I'm driving. We're going to go eat food, like, oh, me and Zebra, let's go on a date, I'm driving. Zebra want to go eat, Zebra want to go, Zebra want to go shop, do a little shopping at like a Ross or something, I'm driving if she asks me. And I never would say no. The only time I would tell Zebra no was when, like, when it was like a time conflict or something. But other than that, I always had Zebra's back because I knew she didn't have a car, and I felt bad for her. So it's like, I'm telling you one little time, I'm over here telling you that you're not respecting my car, as you're not. And you sit up here talking about you are, and then you talking about, I don't care, I don't have to ever ride in your car again, I'm never gonna. Okay, so keep that same energy. Like, when we go to the gym, figure out a way to get there. So sure enough, me and her, we didn't talk for like a couple of days after that argument. Like, we just stopped texting each other. I ended up going to I ended up going to the nail shop one day. Mind you, at this time, me and Zebra were not talking. Like, we were not texting, talking, nothing. So what I planned on doing was, that day I planned on going to the nail shop and then going to the gym after. I was gonna get my nails done, and then I was gonna head to the gym right afterwards, right? Now, this nail shop, this was around the time where, like, a lot of nail shops were not really equipped like how they are now, like with nails, like with the nails that they do now with the shaping and shit. This was like around the time where, like, nail shops were just, it was in the middle. It was like y'all know what I mean. Like, there was a time period where nails were beginning to evolve into what nails are considered today, whereas back then, you know, nails were just, you know, simple shit like, oh, you go get a little French tip here and there, and you know, a lot, you know, no, nails back then were not a thing. Designs were not a thing. And y'all know what I mean. This one nail shop in Houston was like on game. Like, they were on game with the designs, the lengths, the shaping, the everything, right? So everybody always used to be at that nail shop because the rest of the nail shops in Houston were still kind of living in the past. Like, they still was doing like lame shit. They didn't know how to do their nails. They didn't know design. They didn't know, you know, Swarovski crystal, whatever the hell that thing is called. Crystals. They didn't know none of that, right? So this nail shop used to stay packed out. Like, when I say packed out, packed out. And so whenever I went there, I knew for a given fact that I was going to be waiting for a while. And then on top of that, because they were packed out, they did not do appointments. It was first come, first serve. And I went there, I think I went there on the weekend. So I knew I was going to be sitting there for a while waiting to get my nails done. So I popped in there. Of course, like I said before, it was busy. The lady gave me an estimated time. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So I'm sitting there on my phone, you know, I'm waiting. It's many other girls sitting there waiting. I'm going to say after like 30 something minutes, I finally get sat down. I'm like, okay, that's not bad. Because there were times where, like, I would be waiting for like an hour and then I'll get sat down. So the 30 something minutes, I wasn't complaining, you know what I mean? So I get there, I'm doing my nails, and I do not like that nail shop now. Like, they're rude. Their nails do not last. Like, I'm so happy that other nail shops in Houston found out how to do the same shit they were doing, and they're expensive as hell. These people were expensive as hell, and their shit was not lasting. Like, come on, bro. You cannot be expensive and your shit not lasting. But anyway, so yeah, and then I know to be like, girl, continue the story. But like, I really do not like this nail shop. But you know, back then, this is what we could afford, okay? Not what we could afford, but this is the only nail shop that was popping when it came to the designs and shit. They used to eat with that. They shit just did not last. So I'm in the chair, the lady, she doing my nails and shit, she getting my nails done, and somebody tapped me on my shoulder. I'm like, who the hell is this? Who is this? So I ignored it because in my head I'm like, she not talking to me. Like Krishan said, she is not talking to me. Like, no. And mind you, the way the chairs were set up, it was like a long ass row, and then it would be like 4 chairs in that row. So sometimes I was sitting in the middle of that row, so I'm thinking, well, maybe somebody passing me up to get to the other chairs. They not talking to me, like, you know. So I just continue doing my own thing. I got my headphones in too, so you know, I'm just letting the lady go to work, and the person taps on my shoulder again. So of course I got to turn around now. Like, I can't keep ignoring. So I turn around. Lo and behold, y'all, it's Zebra. I'm just like, hey girl. Now, like I told you guys before, y'all have to understand, me and Zebra have not talked in over like a week. We didn't have no communication, and we just got into a fight. So seeing Zebra was very shocking. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. So I was like, hey, like, you know, the hey was awkward, you know. She's like, hey girl. She's like, I knew it was your ass. Like, I knew it was you. And I was just like, okay. And so she was like, yeah, like, she was like, I just came here to get my nails done or whatnot. And yeah, like, I knew it was you, this is and that, da da da. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, how long is your wait? She's like, girl, my wait is 30 minutes. So I'm like, oh, okay. And she's like, oh, you just got sat down, huh? Because she could see the lady hadn't even put the acrylic, like, she hadn't put nothing on yet. Like, she was still filing my shit. So she was like, I can see they just sat you down, huh? Like, and the thing is, like, I don't know. I'm just different. If I got an issue with you, I don't hide it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not like I had an issue with Zebra, but we just got into a fight and we haven't talked in over a week. And Zebra was talking to me like shit was sweet, but in my head, shit was just not sweet. Like, I just personally feel like if we don't talk about the problem at hand, if we don't discuss the issue, if we don't discuss where two parties went wrong, I'm not gonna sit and act like shit is sweet. Now, I'm not gonna act rude. I'm not gonna be mad. But at the same time, I'm not gonna act like how, like Zebra was acting like we did not get into no fight. Like she was talking normal. She was like, girl, yes. She was like, let me show you. She all about you. She gonna go pull up a chair to sit next to me. And I'm like, bitch, get to the back like Rosa Parks. Get to the back. Don't come sit next to me. She, girl, let me show you what nails I'm getting. Girl. And I'm just like, ew, get away from me. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I don't know. Call me fake, call me weird, but bitch, I don't give a fuck. Last time I talked to you, you disrespected me. So you need to address what you did to me. Then we can, then you can show me what set you're getting. So, you know, mind you, it's packed out. I'm not trying to address Zebra in this store. You know, I'm not trying to address Zebra in front of everyone. So I let her be. So she's showing me her set. And after a while, I'm like, okay, Irene, just loosen up. Because I was very tense. I didn't want her around me, like, I'm not gonna lie. So I loosened up, then I was like, oh yeah, your set is cute, like I like your set or whatnot. And she was like, yes girl, like what you getting? And so I get on my phone and I show her, I'm like, I'm getting this. She was like, oh, period, like this is cute, da da da, like she going in on a tangent. This is cute, like da da da, like this is so cute. So I'm like, thank you girl. So we just get to talking about other stuff. I don't even remember what we were talking about, but we just started talking about other stuff. And I'm guessing the area that Zebra was sitting in, it was an empty table, but it was an empty chair, but basically it was for a client. So basically this lady just ended up doing her nails because she was already there. So she basically low-key skipped the line by sitting next to me. The lady was just like, I'll just do your nails. And she just started doing Zebra's nails, right? So it's me and Zebra, we're sitting next to each other. So we kind of get our nails finished around the same time. Of course, I finished my nails before her, but we low-key kind of get our nails finished around the same time, right? So now we outside, we taking pictures. I don't know if I have a video of it. And I think at that time, like by the ending of us, sitting outside, getting our nails done and stuff like that, I think I was a little loosened up. I'm not going to sit here and make it look like, oh, we got our nails done and we took pictures and I was still mad. No, I wasn't that mad at that time. I mean, I'm not saying I wasn't really mad at all. I was just kind of tense. Like, you know, we haven't talked about the situation and you just, you know, you in front of my face acting like shit is sweet and stuff like that. But it's like, after a while, I was just like, whatever. Like, I'll go along with it. Shit. We took videos of our nails. My nails were simple. They were nothing serious that time. But, like, you know, we was taking pictures and shit. Like, I don't know. So, I don't know what the Zebra thought because we was taking pictures. This shit was sweet. But, like I said, bitch, shit was not sweet on my end, bitch. Bitch, shit was not sweet. Bitch was unsweet. Like, unsweet. Tea. Like shit was just not sweet, baby. Sweet shit was unsweet, like unsweet tea. Like shit was not sweet around here. She done asked me, she's like, oh, like what you about to do? So I told her, because mind you, the nail shop wasn't that far from my house. So I told her, I said, well, I'm about to go home, get ready for the gym, and then I'm going to go ahead and go to the gym, and then I'm going to work out. Did I have work that day? I don't think I had work. Or if I did have work, it was probably late at night. And mind you, at this time when me and Zebra got out of the nail shop, I went to the nail shop early in the morning trying to be different. But I'm guessing everybody else had that same thought, like, oh, let me go to the nail shop because it was still packed out. So by the time me and Zebra left the nail shop, it was like 12. So I was like, I'm gonna go home, get ready for the gym, do something quick at the gym, something real quick. And then I'm gonna go home, rest for a bit, then I'm gonna go to work. I think I had work at like either 5 or 6. Like I had a late shift that day, right? So she's like, oh, I want to come to the gym. And I'm like, oh, like, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, like they come, you know, I'm like, come work out. Mind you, she had her brother's car. Like she drove her brother's car to the nail shop. Now, her brother didn't always like her driving the car, but once in a while, like when he wasn't doing nothing, he'll be like, yeah, you can take the car. Like, you know, you can take the car. So she had her brother's car and she was like, oh, I want to come to the gym. I want to come to the gym. So mind you, she was not dressed for the gym. Like she had on like, you know, slides. Like she was not dressed for the gym. So I was like, oh, are you about to go home and get ready? She's like, yeah, like I'm about to go home like and get ready and then I can meet you. Like we can go to the gym, da da da. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go home, I change into my outfit real quick, and I'm ready. I'm about to dip out. And I called her and I was like, hey, I'm on my way to the gym now. She says, you not gonna come get me? Did you think I was playing? Bitch, I said you're never getting in my car again. And the thing, and you see the funny funny thing is, the thing with me is, if Zebra talked to me and be like, hey, Irene, I ain't gonna lie. I was a little frustrated with what my boyfriend did. I messed up. I messed up making that type of comment. I messed up saying that you would never get in the car, that I would never let you get in the car again. I messed up, right? If Zebra talked like that, y'all, I wouldn't have even still been like, oh, you can't get in my car no more. But it was the simple fact that she never addressed the situation and just thought that I was just gonna be the dumbass to drive to her house and pick her up after she said, I don't give a fuck about your car and this and that. Like, no, shit's still not sweet. You're not getting in this car. The way you drove your brother's car to the nail shop, drive your brother's car to the gym. So I'm like, why can't you drive your brother's car? Oh, he gotta go somewhere, this is it. I'm like, okay, Uber exists. Like, I'm not playing with this hoe. So I'm like, Uber exists. She's like, what do you mean Uber exists? I'm like, why do I gotta come and pick you up? I said, first of all, Zebra, I said, when I told you I was going to the gym, you never asked in that conversation, oh, I'm gonna have to give my brother back his keys, could you come and pick me up? You didn't even ask me. You just automatically assumed that I'm gonna come and get you, right? I'm gonna say that's wrong. I'm gonna say, did you not remember? I told her, I said, do you not remember how me and you got into it a week ago over the car? I haven't even talked to you in a week. This is the first time talking to you today, and you haven't even brought up the situation. You just acted like nothing happened. She's like, okay, hold on, let me call you back. So I'm like, okay. So mind you, Zebra had she had this powder. She had this Lancome powder that I wanted, right? And she said I could have it because she said that she didn't like the powder. But I actually like the Lancome powder. So she was like, yeah, you can have it. Mind you, this is before the gym and everything. We were talking about this in the nail shop, right? Me and Zebra, we talked about makeup a lot, and that was another thing, y'all. Like, I don't mean to be that person, but Zebra stayed copying me, like, and it was so weird looking back at it. Like, she always copied me. Zebra did not like makeup until she started being friends with me. I swear, y'all, I would do a makeup look and I would call her to like show her, because this was back then, like when I used to really draw on my face like crazy. I was like really into makeup back then, and I would do like a crazy exotic makeup look where I drew like butterflies on my face or something. The very next week, Zebra was there. Not even the next week. 2 days later, Zebra will be there drawing something similar on her face and calling me like, bitch, what you calling me for? You calling me to show me how you copied me? Like, I don't know. Maybe that sound petty, but it's like everything I was doing, she was just always trying to do. And I didn't find it annoying back then, but now looking back at it, I found it annoying, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. So boom. One of the main reasons why I found it annoying was because when we fell out, people were telling me that she was basically talking shit about my makeup and like saying that like she's the one who taught me how to do certain styles. Now, I don't know if it's true, you know, because a lot of the times when people go around telling what other people say, sometimes they twist up stories, sometimes they add stuff in, they take stuff out. But it was several people telling me that she's the one who taught me how to draw on my face, and she been doing that makeup before and it irritated me so badly, because anybody who knows me from high school knows that I've been on this makeup shit since like high school, you know what I mean? Like, I've been on this drawing shit. I've been on, like, I could draw anything. If you fucking show me SpongeBob, I could draw SpongeBob on your face with makeup, you know? So for her to be telling people that she taught me how to do this, like, y'all already know my dad is an artist. Like, the only person who taught me how to draw is my dad. So that's one of the main reasons why I was just like, damn, like, this girl been a hater type shit, you know? This point in time, I had already kind of peeped that when she said she was going to call me back, she wasn't going to call me back. She had an attitude, and I'm like, look, I don't care about your attitude. You still have not even yet to apologize for what you did. I was not in the wrong here because I didn't have to take your ass anywhere. I didn't have to take your ass to the gym with me. I didn't have to take your ass to the mall with me. I didn't have to pick your ass up and never ask you for gas money. Now, prior to us getting into an argument, me, Zebra, and Bozo ended up going to a mansion party, right? And I drove. I'm the one who drove. I don't know, Bozo was supposed to drive, but I don't know why she didn't drive, but yeah, Bozo was supposed to drive, but I ended up driving. This, mind you, this is before me and Zebra got into our argument over the car situation, right? And I did ask them for gas money, and I usually don't like ask any of my friends who drive with me. The only time that I ask for gas money is if we're going somewhere far. And this mansion party was pretty far from where we were. So I asked them for gas money. I only asked them for $6 each. Back then it didn't take much to fill up my tank. I asked Zebra for $6. I asked Bozo for $6. And then I was going to use the rest of the money to fill up the tank. And they were like, yeah, that's cool. Like, we would send you the money, this and that, right? We ended up going to the mansion party. The mansion party got shut down. We ended up going somewhere else that was kind of far too. And then we ended up going home. So by the time I got home, my shit was on E, like complete E. So I texted them again and I told Bozo, I'm like, hey, make sure y'all send me the money. Bozo ended up sending me the money that night. Zebra never sent me the money. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was mad about it. I didn't press her because the thing is, I hung out with Zebra almost every day. I did not really hang out with Bozo like that. So like, I just kind of was like, okay, when I see Zebra again, like, I'm gonna remind her to give me the money. You know what I mean? So, but then I'm gonna say like a day or two later, that incident happened where I told her she was disrespecting my car, which caused us to stop talking for that week. So I was not able to ask her for that gas money from that mansion party, right? We get to I ended up going to the gym. I didn't care about her attitude, and I already, like I said before, I knew she wasn't coming. I knew she caught an attitude with the fact that I said I wasn't gonna pick her up. So I knew she wasn't coming to the gym, so I took my ass to the gym, right? A good workout session in and everything, and I came back. Now when I came back, I wanted to pick up the Lancome powder from her house, but I kind of knew she had an attitude, so I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna go about this. So I called her twice. She texted me talking about, I can't talk right now, I'm busy. This was the type of bitch that would answer the phone no matter what. This bitch would answer the phone in a fucking, if her house was on fire and I called her, she would answer the phone. Like, she was just one of them. Like, she used to answer the phone at work. Like, even if Zebra was the type of person where, like, even if she couldn't talk, she'll still answer the phone. Zebra would answer the phone and be like, hey, Irene, I can't talk. I'm at da-da-da. I'm gonna call you later. Like, that was the type of person she was. But when I seen she was rejecting the call, like, she wasn't even letting that bitch ring. Like, this bitch was rejecting the call like I was a debt collection line. Like, this bitch was rejecting me like I was coming to collect. So I was looking at the phone like, oh, this hoe got an attitude for real, cause I didn't pick her up. Like, bitch, this is my car type shit. So she rejected the call. I called again. She rejected it again. And she texted me saying, I can't talk, I'm busy, what do you want? When I first seen your ass, I didn't even want you sitting next to me. It took me damn near 30 minutes to kind of decode and become like, you know, just calm around her at that nail shop. I didn't want her ass near me when I first seen her. So she should have known. Like, I don't hide my facial expressions. She knew I wasn't happy with her. So it's not like don't play dumb. Don't play like me and you been cool and, you know, you talked to me and you apologized, or you talked about, not even an apology, even if you talked about the situation and be like, hey, Irene, let's talk about it. Let me tell you why I felt the way I felt, A, B, C, D. And give me clarity to kind of feel like, okay, then I can argue my point, you can argue your point, and we can come to a conclusion. Okay, boom, bam, you're back in my car again. I do not care about driving my friends around. I don't care. But when you start becoming disrespectful, that's when I do care. Okay. So I texted her. I said, LOL, if you mad about me not taking you to the gym, that's your own business. Don't be acting like a baby ignoring people when they get in contact with you. Because that's when I was trying to call her and she was over here ignoring me or whatnot. She said, son, nobody mad. You just assuming. You know my situation already. No need to explain myself for something stupid. Do you want the powder or not? Mind you, you talking about that I know your situation. And yes, I do know your situation. But do you know your situation? Because if you knew your situation the way you knew your situation, you would have came correct when it came to my car. Am I lying, y'all? She's basically saying like, I know she don't have a car. And I don't know if you guys, let me refresh your memory. She had a car, but her mother was tired of her basically running the streets. So her mom basically got rid of her car. That's basically what the mom did. One day she woke up, the car was gone, and the mom was acting like she did not get rid of the car. So she's basically telling me like, I know her situation. But it's like, yes, you don't try to gaslight me and try to make it look like, oh, you know my situation and this is what you're doing to me. No, I've been taking you everywhere since you got in your car taken up. I've been taking care of you. I've been taking you anywhere you wanted to go, as long as it did not conflict with my time and my, you know, my energy or whatnot. And then you want to sit here and talk about, so I know your situation. And then she talking about, ain't nothing to argue over something stupid. That's not the point. The point of the matter is like, you catching an attitude for what? And then you texted me saying, do you want the powder or not? That's why I called you. Like, what are you talking about? Like, don't try to make it look like I'm trying to start a fight. I'm trying to call you to get in contact with you. The same way you could text me this long paragraph is the same way that you could get on the phone. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. You just mad because I didn't take you to the gym. I don't have nothing to do with that. Like, take that up with law enforcement. I don't have nothing to do with that. So I said, I mean, duh, because I said duh to the powder. I was like, I mean, duh, that's why I called you. I said, I know my situation, but my car is not Uber. And I addressed you and I told you about what happened. You said you did not care. So obviously, you didn't care too much about your situation. When can I get the powder? And y'all, and I know some people might be like, please also understand this, y'all. This was in 2000 and I don't remember the year, but I know that I was like 21, 20. So keep that in mind, because I know some people might be like, man, Irene, like you sounded so childish. Y'all, I was very irrational back then. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I said before, I would say that Zebra was in the wrong, but I was too with some of the actions that I made. But yeah, so boom. She says, there you go again. There who go again? What you talking about? She said, you said that it wasn't serious about the gym. Then you said this. And honestly, I can barely remember. She said, I do not care. You was the one who started the argument. So why are you starting it again? No. Clarification. I did not start no argument. Me and you never even addressed the first argument that we got into. I see you at the nail shop. You thought everything was kumbaya. Okay? Now, y'all let me know in the comments. Maybe I should have clarified with her that shit wasn't sweet. But, like, I seen you at the nail shop. You thought everything was kumbaya. You thought everything was nice. You thought everything was sweet. But shit just was not sweet on my end. Yes, I was laughing with you because I didn't want to sit there with a poker face while you're talking to me and stuff the whole time during the nail shop. But I'm the type, and the thing is, Zebra knows the type of friends she has. I'm the type of person where, like, we got to address a situation for me to move forward. So it's like, we have not even talked about this situation, and you think I'm just about to come and get you? You didn't even ask. I told you, first of all, I didn't even think I was going to the gym with you. I thought originally I'm going to the gym by myself. You want to tag along. At that moment, Zebra should have asked in the parking lot, hey, could you come and pick me up because I'm about to drop my brother's car off. Then I would have took that time to address her, and I probably would have picked her up. Like, you know, she right there. But I call you and I tell you, hey, I'm on my way to the gym. And then you tell me something, you ain't gonna pick me up. Like, Zebra, what do you think this is type shit? Like, what do you really think this is? Like, I'm not your slave. Like, I'm not Uber. I'm not your slave. Like, what do you think this is? Yes, I know your situation, but I'm not gonna put myself on the back burner and take disrespect because you in a bad situation. Like, no. So I said, because you were not serious. When I would call you, you did not answer. She said, a nigga tired. Like, damn, bro. I don't care. And that was another thing. That's another thing Zebra used to do. She would say, oh, I want to go to the gym with you. I want to go to the gym. I would call this girl. She would not answer. She would not pick up that phone. She would not answer the phone. And I would go to the gym without her. And then she would catch an attitude with me going to the gym without her. So I just told her straight up. I'm like, look, like, it's just too much going on. We got you going over to this boy's house and he not trying to let you go to the gym. Then we got you saying that you want to go to the gym with me in the morning. And I'm calling your phone. You ain't answering. I'm waiting on you. You cutting into my time. Y'all remember, I still had work after the gym. So you're cutting into my time where I could be at the gym already. I'm sitting up here waiting on you. Then the days that I don't wait on you and I go to the gym, you got an attitude. It's like, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't with you. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, are you not seeing where I'm coming from? So she says, a nigga tired. Like, damn, bro. She said, do you not know I fucking work 6 days out of the week? Not your problem because it's your job, right? It's mine. What does that have to do with, like, you respecting my car? Like, what? Then I said, instead for you to say, hey, Irene, I'm with oh boy, you can go without me, you will sometimes ignore me. She says, I have a life, Irene. What? Like, y'all, am I tripping? Like, y'all let me know. Am I tripping? Like, am I tripping? Because when I go without you, it's an issue, but now you got a life. Like, what? You the one that want the ride, sis, not me. I was planning on going to the gym with or without you type shit. I was going to go to that gym. So why are you sitting up here trying to make it look like, oh, I'm forcing you to do something you don't want to do? You asked for the ride, sis, not me. Not me. She said, I was busy and I was not feeling good, but you want to say I'm not serious. Oh, okay. I said, come in. So then I said, Mind you, I put this in caps, y'all. I said, you the one that be saying you want to go. Like, it's funny because it's like bro, back then I didn't understand what her point was, and right now I don't understand what her point was. Like, don't sit up here trying to make it look like I'm forcing you to do something you don't want to do. You the one that say you want to go to the gym. You the one that say you want the rides. Why are you trying to make it look like I'm trying to force you to go to the gym? Like, don't piss me off, bro. So I said, not me. She said, if I say I don't want to go, you would say the same thing. My car is not an Uber. Okay, then stop taking people places. That's what she told me. I said, mind you, I'm looking at her like, you're right. I'm not taking you nowhere. Like, girl, we didn't already establish this. Like, I'm not taking your ass nowhere. Don't try to sit up here and say, oh, if I said that, if she's trying to make it look like, oh, if you said that you didn't want to go, then I would still get mad. No, I wouldn't. The fuck? I'm saving gas. I don't have time for that. I was going to the gym before I was friends with you. I'm gonna be going to the gym after you. That one week that me and you weren't talking, I was hitting the gym. The day I went to the nail shop, I was gonna go to the gym. When you said that you wanted to come to the gym, I was still gonna go to the gym without you. I was just gonna meet you there. What point are you trying to make, bro? Like, what makes you think that I would care about not picking you up, nigga? That saves time, gas, energy, and money. Like, what makes you think I care about that? Like, I'm gonna hit the gym straight up. I'd rather meet up with you at the gym than come and pick your ass up. The way like it was set up, I would have been going out of my way to come and get her to go to the gym rather than just hitting the straight shot to the gym. What are you talking about that I would have been mad even if, like, girl, stop the cap, bro, and take responsibility for your actions. You were disrespecting my car. I called you out on it. You got mad. You said that you don't care to get in my car again. I told you to keep that same energy. A week later, you thought I was playing. I told your ass I ain't coming to get you. Now you catching an attitude. And when I call you out, you trying to make it look like you're not catching an attitude. Just say what it is on your head, bro. Like, get it off your chest. If you feel some type of way about something I did, let me know. But don't try to make it look like you're not catching an attitude and I'm just trying to start an argument. I'm not trying to start an argument. We haven't even talked about the argument at hand that we got into a week ago. So don't make it seem like I'm just here trying to start fights. No, we need to address the situation and nip it in the bud. But you don't want to do that. You want to have silent arguments. Then you want to sit here and talk about some, do you want the powder or not? Duh, that's why I called. Like, what else? You the fuck? What are you? You thought I called to come and pick you up? The fuck? Like, what else do you think I called for? I said, Zebra, if you say, hey, I don't want to go, I could care less about it. It's less gas for me. She said, stop offering people rides. Tell your friends to meet you there. Is that not what I did and you caught an attitude? Oh, okay. She said, if your car's not an Uber. I said, bet. She said, cool, fam. I said, keep that same energy. She said, you should have asked for gas. I would have gave it to you. I said, keep that same energy. I said, I did. Mind you, she's saying I should have asked for gas. Baby, I asked you for gas when we went to the mansion party a week ago and I still haven't gotten the gas. So what are you talking about? So then I said, where's my gas money? She said, are you serious? You stay worrying about people but yourself. What? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Where's the gas money? You legit just said that I should have asked you for gas. I'm asking for it. Now you're sitting here saying that I'm worrying about people but myself. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about right now? So then I said, Bozo gave me the gas money. What about you? She said, man, fuck your rude ass and fuck your gas money. That's what she... I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. When she texted me that, I said, damn, bitch, I felt disrespected. Bitch, I wanted to come through the phone and punch her head. Like, I was like, damn. Like, that shit took me for a loop. Because, mind you, me and her were just having like a little argument. But this bitch escalated that argument. Like, when she said, fuck your rude ass and fuck your gas money, like, everything just went out the door from then. Like, it was over. From that moment on, it was over, right? I said, laugh my ass off. Zebra, who do I worry about? She said, you are negative energy. Not one day have I started an argument with you. So then I told her, I was like, all you do is follow your boyfriend around all day. She said, how? I said, like a puppy. Like, don't sit up here talk about some, I need to worry about myself, but you all up this nigga's ass all day long. You keeping tabs on everything he do. Every time he move, any type of wrong movement that he take, you crying and shit. But you sitting up here talking about like come on, bro. Like, don't say that I need to worry about myself. Take your own advice, buddy. So then I said, you follow your boyfriend all day like a puppy, but I can't worry about myself. She said, all we do is smoke and chill like regular people. She said, my boyfriend don't tell me what to do. Y'all, is this not the same person that was yelling on the phone, screaming, she ain't going, when I wanted to take her to when she wanted to go to the gym with me, but she spent the night at his house? He was yelling, she ain't going. Is this not the same boyfriend who beats her ass up every time they get into an argument or something? Is this not the same boy? Oh, okay. All right. But, you know, we have amnesia. All they do is smoke and chill like regular people. Okay, cool. So I said, laugh my ass off. You don't see yourself. She said, I clearly do see myself. I said, no, you don't. She said, yeah, what else? Like, what else do I have to say? Bitch, bitch, all you got to do is give me the green light and I'm going to go, because I told her everything I had to say. I said, you make it about them. Whenever somebody tells you something, you turn it on them. Instead to evaluate what you did, I tried to give you advice. You made it about me. You never look at it and say, oh, okay, maybe Irene might be right. Instead, you sit there and say, you're negative. I have to stay away from you. And that's the problem here in this friendship. That's what I told her. She said, son, you never have, right? She said, son, you never right half of the time. Now looking back at it, this shit is funny. Back then I was pissed, but this shit is funny now. It's been so many years. She said, son, you never right half of the time. You worry about me way too effing much. Mind y'all, because I know there's going to be some people in the comments that's going to be trying to be on her side. Y'all, this girl brought all her issues to me. And with hopes that I will give her a solution. And then when I would give her a solution that she wouldn't like, that's when I will be worrying about her too much. If I'm worried about you too much, stop bringing all your issues to me. And this girl had a lot of issues, y'all. Like, this was one of them friends that just trauma dumped on you 24/7. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I didn't have issues too. I would tell her some of my issues, but her own issues was a lot. Like, and I'm an empath. I'm the type of person where, like, if somebody that I love is feeling bad around me, I start to feel bad too. Like, I sometimes feel the same energy as someone. We got her who's trauma dumping on me. I begin to start feeling bad too. I begin to start feeling sorry for the girl. So my mind state is, we need to figure out a solution for you. That's my mind state. I'm not the type of friend where you're going to come with your issues and I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I hope you get better. If I could figure out a solution, I'm going to try to figure it out for you. The only time this girl would say that I'm worried about her is when I would figure out a solution that she didn't think would benefit her. You know what I mean? And majority of her problems had to do with that boy. So the solution in my head would be, you need to leave him. Like, you need to leave him. Like, you're dealing with the same stupidity over and over again. You need to leave that boy alone. Like, it's not going to get no better. Like, it's just not. But she wouldn't want to hear that. And I would tell her, hey, if you don't like the type of advice that I'm giving you, then don't come to me with advice. She'll say, okay, and then she'll come the very next week. So it's like, what are you talking about that I'm always worried about you? Bitch, you leave me no option but to worry about you. Your life is fucked up. Like, I am worried about you. Yes, you're right. I am. I'm very worried about you. You got a lot of shit going on in your life and you bringing it to me. And like I said before, I'm an empath, so I'm trying to solve it. Like, what are you talking about? She said, you always worried about me. You always say that I follow my boyfriend because you do not have a nigga to fuck with. Okay. Yes, I go to the gym. Shit, I go to the gym without even telling you. I don't care. If I'm not serious about the gym, why don't you go to the gym yourself? I do. Instead, you trying to bring me down and say bullshit about me. And then who told you to bring up my boyfriend into this conversation? Nobody. Who told you to say that I'm worried about everybody but myself? Nobody. Irene, you get mad over everything. Shit that's not even worth arguing about. You don't know the shit that I go through, and all you do is putting more shit on my head. I told her, I said, you the one saying that I'm worrying about everyone, so I bring up an example for you. I'm not mad about having a nigga. Do you know how many people talk to me? I ignored them because I don't have time for stupidity. So your point is invalid. Oh, I'm guessing the message is cut off because, yeah. I don't have the, whatchamacallit. We got into a big argument after that, y'all. And I don't know where the rest of the messages went. But just know from that moment on, our argument went completely left, y'all. We started bringing up like a whole bunch of old shit that we never addressed. She started coming from my side. She was like, with your fat ass. She started, y'all remember that's when I wasn't messing with Stanley at that time, but she started basically saying that I need to go suck Stanley's, yeah, and worry about fucking Stanley and stop worrying about her and her man. Mind you, this is the man that she bring all their issues to me. She's saying I need to stop worrying about her and her man. She basically was accusing me of liking him. She was like, do you like my nigga or something? Like, do you want him? I'm looking at her like, if I like your nigga, I would have had him by now. Okay? Like, let's not sit here and try to make it look like I like your nigga, bro. You bring your issues to me about your nigga, and I try to give you a problem to solve it. Like, don't try to make it look like I'm like I want your nigga. Like, don't do that, bro. Like, you're weird. So we're attacking each other now. She's attacking me, I'm attacking her ass. She's attacking me, I'm attacking her ass. And she ends up blocking me. She tells me I never want to be your friend again. I'm like, trust me, bitch. I don't either, okay? Once you make the comment saying that I'm just jealous because I don't have no nigga to talk to, so I'm so worried. Bitch, the friendship was over from that moment on, okay? Trust me, I don't want to be your friend either. Then you made fun of my weight. She was like, with your fat ass, you need to go lose weight. This and that. She said, you need to worry about the gym and stop worrying about, like, she was just trying to come for my character. For what? Because I didn't take your dumb ass to the gym? What are you talking about? So at this point, she blocks me. She blocks me, y'all. I text my last little message that I need to text her, and that whole show up green. That whole show up green. So I called Bozo. Bozo did not answer the phone. I think Bozo was at work. And I texted Bozo and I was like, yeah, I texted Bozo and I was like, me and Zebra just got into it. Every time me and Zebra got into it, Zebra always made a comment saying, even Bozo was saying this about you. So it's like, what was Bozo saying? Like, I just got tired of her bringing that up. And when we got into that last argument, she brought it up again. She basically was saying, like, even Bozo is tired of you, this and that. So at this point in time, I'm like, well, we gonna nip this shit in the bud. And I'm about to call Bozo and ask her, what have you been saying with Zebra that got Zebra keep continuously saying, oh, even Bozo been saying this about you? Like, why does Bozo feel comfortable? Why does Zebra feel comfortable to keep saying that you've been talking about me? Like, what's going on type shit? And I said, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Like, before y'all, I'm gonna have to make another part to this story. This series is long, y'all. This is probably one of my longest series. So earlier that day, before me and Zebra got into an argument, Bozo was already kind of acting a little rude to me, which Bozo had her moments where, like, she would just become so rude, like, and I would just be like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, she would just become so rude to me, like, and I'll just be like so confused, right? So I was texting, this was during like the Queen era, like, you know, I was just making conversation. We like to talk about the Chris and Queen era. This is like when the Chris and Queen era was popping. Like, y'all know, if y'all was on YouTube back then, y'all know what I mean. So I told her, I said, Queen got pregnant again. I said, she just met this nigga Clarence. That's when she had just met Clarence. Y'all know, I don't want nobody to be sitting here saying maybe she didn't want to gossip. This bitch was queen of gossiping, okay? She was the queen. Bozo was the queen of gossiping. So I don't want nobody to sit up here and try to make it look like, oh, well, maybe she just didn't want to gossip. No. This girl liked to gossip. So, and we actually like to watch Chris and Queen back then. So it was a good topic to talk about. Everybody was talking about how Queen got pregnant so fast with Clarence. Like, this was a hot topic, you know? So she says LOL. So I was like, that don't make sense. I thought she slowed down. She said, I don't even care. Mind you, this is the same person who will talk about Chris and Queen 24/7. She will bring stuff to me. She'll be like, Chris cheated on Queen again. This and that. Now all of a sudden I don't even care. It's like you was trying to have like an attitude. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was kind of like, damn, like, why you being rude to me? Like, damn, like I was kind of shocked. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, damn, why you being rude to me? And then she said, I don't even care. I said, okay, you don't have to care. I was just making a conversation. She said, oh my God, leave me alone. Bitch, I'm not touching you. Like, that's why I said, that's why, if you guys did not hear in my last, I did a juicy Q&A. Y'all should definitely check it out. I definitely said Bozo and Zebra had to be my worst friends that I've ever had in my life, because the way they used to talk to me, y'all, the way they used to dismiss me, like, it's like they were just so rude, especially Bozo. Bozo had those moments where, like, when she didn't want to be bothered, she'll be so rude to you. Like, she would shut down the conversation. She'll be like, can you stop talking to me? And I just used to take it, because I used to just be like, damn, like, what the hell? Like, no, not today. None of my friends are like that. Like, none of my friends are rude. None of my friends will ever text me and say, oh my God, can you leave me alone? And actually be serious. Like, my friends are not like that. We all respect each other, but Bozo did not know how to respect people. Like, she is such a disrespectful cunt. She said, oh my God, leave me alone. So then I said, bet, say no more. Because I'm just like, what do you want me to say to that? Like, you being rude, you know? And then she said, you just need to chill. You get it so aggressive. How am I getting aggressive when you told me, oh my God, leave me alone? How am I getting aggressive when I just texted you something and you said, I don't care? Like, you being rude, you know what I mean? But she didn't see herself, y'all. She did not see. To this day, that little girl does not see her fault. She doesn't think she did nothing wrong in this friendship. If you ask Bozo, Bozo would tell you that she was perfect and I was the bad guy. I texted her because I called her, because I was going to call her to confront her, because like I said, mind you, this is the next day. I was going to call her to, this wasn't the next day. This is like a couple of days later. I was going to call her to confront. Ooh. This is what happened. That time period where I remember that I told her what I told her about, like, Queen getting into it with Chris and stuff. Me and Zebra already got into an argument over that. Like, we already argued, right? So I called her, mind you. I called her. I was like, hey, like, you know, she didn't answer the phone. So I texted her and I said, keep my name out your mouth. If you want to talk shit about me and Zebra, that's your own business. I've been knowing you since 7th grade, and I would never think that you will be talking shit about me to that girl. I introduced y'all, so you need to stop discussing me saying that you don't want to be friends just because of a little misunderstanding. If you don't want to hang out with me, let me know. I'm tired of all of y'all switching up. I ain't do nothing to y'all. I texted her and I was like, and I called you. You need to answer. So then this bitch ignored me, y'all. This bitch was ignoring me. I was seeing her on social media. She was posting. She was, you know, doing the whole 9, right? So I texted her and I was like, are you ignoring me? And she said, what's up? I didn't text her back. I don't know why I didn't text her back, but I didn't text her back. So she said, what's up again? So then I said, well, just this was the next day. I guess I don't know. I didn't text back. So then I was like, hey, I called. So she called me. Me and Zebra get on the phone, and I told her, I was like, I'm not me and Zebra. Me and Bozo get on the phone, and I told her, I was like, Bozo told me that you were talking about me with her. And you said that you don't want to be friends with me no more. I said, look, Bozo, if you don't want to be friends, like, Bozo, let's not sit here and act like I didn't almost cut your ass off over 30 times. If you don't want to be friends with me no more, bitch, adios a fucking migos. Like, I don't care. You are the type of friend where, like, I will let go of you so quick, because I've been tired of your ass for years. So if you don't want to be friends with me no more, come and tell me, sis. Don't tell Bozo. I mean, don't tell Zebra. Come and tell me so I can cut your ass off so we can go our separate ways, okay? Okay? So then I got on the phone with Bozo, and mind you, I was at work. I had just clocked in. So I went to the break room real quick to talk on the phone with her, and I was like, hey, I just clocked in. She called me when I was at work. I was like, hey, I just clocked in. She was like, hey, what's up? She wanna act sad on the phone like she finna attend a funeral. Bitch, speak up. Like, what you acting sad on the phone for? And then on top of that, this was the main person. Bozo was the main person who says, I don't never choose sides. I don't never choose sides between you and Zebra. Whoever's right is, I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm cool with both of y'all. But you picking sides, though. You picking sides, though. And you opping. You opping like a hoe, because I've been friends with you since 7th grade. I introduced you to this girl. You didn't even want to be friends with this girl because of her reputation in the African community. You told me, keep that girl away from me because of all the rumors you heard about her. And now you here with her conspiring against me. Y'all bitches are fucking weird. So I'm talking, and I told her straight up, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, Zebra told me that you've been talking about me. Is it true? Here come Bozo. No. Lying. Zebra not finna say that you've been talking, and you know, like, and then on top of that, Bozo, I know how you talk shit. I know you've been talking about me. I'm not dumb. So I said, okay, anyways, I was like, whatever you gotta say, you need to say it to my face. I said that if you have a personal problem with me, like if you feel like I've done something to you that you don't like, you need to come and address me. But talking to Zebra and saying that you don't want to be friends with me no more, that's being counterproductive. Especially when you telling Zebra shit like that, but you all up in my face and acting like everything shit is sweet, shit is kumbaya on this end, but you going ahead and you telling Zebra that you so tired of me and you're trying to cut the friend. Like, bitch, don't try to make it look like if you cut ties with me, I'ma beg you. I would never beg. I'ma let you go type shit, because I know I'm a good friend. You know what I mean? I basically said everything that I told y'all is what I told her. So after that, it's just pure silence on the phone. And she's like, honestly, Irene, I'm not choosing sides. She said, but like, your own is just too much. And like, when an African says that, it's basically saying like, you do too much. So she was like, your own is just too much. I said, how is my own too much? She was like, I heard the story. Zebra told me what happened between you and her. And honestly, you forced so badly. Like, how can you see her at the nail shop, talk and laugh with her, then y'all both agree to go to the gym together, and you don't even want to pick her up? I said, Bozo, why don't you pick her up? Like, it was just, the whole situation was just making me so angry, y'all, because they was really trying to make it look like I was in the wrong, y'all. Like, I was in the wrong for not wanting to pick this girl up after she disrespected my car on several occasions. I was in the wrong. I was in the wrong, okay? Me, Irene Grace was in the wrong. No, I'm not in the wrong. So she's like, you didn't want to, she was like, I just feel like you was being so petty. And then she said, then you had the audacity to ask her for the powder. The girl was supposed to give me the powder regardless. Whether she wanted to throw a fit or not, she was supposed to give me the powder. That don't got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about here, bro? Like, and then this is somebody who says that they're not in it, but I sure do see you advocated for her like you in it. So keep talking. So mind you guys, like I told you before, I was at work. This bitch is over here giving me a whole synopsis of everything that I've done. Bozo is over here telling me, and then you did this to her. Like, she did not once say, oh, I can see where you were coming from in this aspect. I can see. She basically threw everything on me. Everything. I was wrong for everything. And then she kept saying, but I'm not choosing sides. I'm just telling you what you did was wrong. You're choosing sides. Because so then, mind you, she talking. I'm at work. And the way, you know how you could just feel when somebody trying to end a friendship. So let's just cut to the chase. Okay? So I cut her off and I said, okay, so Bozo, what are you telling me? Like, what are you telling me? I said, yeah, you don't want to be friends no more? She was like, no. She said, no, I cannot deal with this. This bitch was acting like I did something to her. She was like, I cannot deal with this. I cannot deal with this no more. She was like, I cannot, da-da-da. And y'all already know how that went. Y'all know, I already told the Bozo story time. If you guys, I'm going to leave the Bozo story time in my description. If you guys want to watch that Bozo story time for the people who haven't, I'm gonna tell you guys, like, that's those three. I think I told 3 stories on Bozo. It tells you everything you need to know with Bozo and everything that happened afterwards. But yeah, so basically Bozo ended the friendship with me, and yeah, all that. Y'all already know. If y'all watch those stories, y'all already know what happened. She ended the friendship with me, and cool. So at this point, y'all, I'm fuming. Because the thing is, just everything was irritating me. Like, I really hope, as I tell this story, I really hope you guys see where I'm coming from, and I hope that people understand my anger in this story, because I just kind of felt like, I don't know, I just kind of felt lost. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that was probably one of the lowest times in my life. I'm not gonna lie, because I just kind of felt like, you know how you write about something and everybody around you is trying to make it look like you wrong? Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, like I said in all my other story times about me and Zebra, and even in this one, I was not 100% right in my actions. There were some things that I did that I had no business doing when I was arguing with her. There were some statements that I said that I had no business saying when I was arguing with her. But I'm the type of person where if you come from my jugular, you better be ready to rock and roll. Because I'm like me. And that's why I always say I try my best to control my arguments, because me, I'm gonna take it there with you. Like when I say take it there, I'm talking about to the moon and back, baby. You probably gonna say surface level shit like, oh, you fat, you this, you that. But when I come for your juggler, baby, I'm gonna come for your juggler. Like I'm gonna come for you. Like shit not gonna be sweet when I come for you type shit. Like you gonna feel offended. I'm not gonna feel offended, because I've been called fat so many times in my life. I became numb to that word, bitch. I don't even care no more. You know what I mean? Like somebody calling me fat is not really gonna do much to me. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm gonna say to you is gonna do a lot to your spirit. So I'm not sitting here saying that I was in the right with everything, but the main situation, I wasn't in the wrong. I just wanted Zebra to respect my car. That's it. That's all I was asking for. And she couldn't do that. And then we got Bozo over here siding with her. And I just introduced y'all. Like, they hadn't even been friends for like 2 or 3 months at that time. What? Like, it just, everything was mind-boggling. Everything was weird. But this is where I'm going to end the story time off, y'all, because the story is getting super duper long. This is where I'm going to end the story time off. And when I tell that next story time, y'all, the chain of events that happened in that next story time really showed me that you have to be careful who you call a friend. So that's it, y'all. That's it for this story time. I really love you guys so much for staying this long. If you did, thank you so much, Temu, for sponsoring today's video. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. If you are not new to the channel but you just watch my videos on a regular, subscribe. And also follow my Instagram, because I'll be taking a lot of pictures on there. So follow my Instagram and follow my TikTok too, because I'll be posting TikToks on there too. And yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this long ass story time. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.